guys, it's Gigilicious, back at it again with another episode 5 of Real Talk with Gigilicious. And of course, I have Aubriana here with me.
Hey guys.
How you guys been? Last time we've done this by ourselves was 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, it's been a minute.
I haven't even talked to you. How's your life been, girl?
It's been crazy, but I have spent the entire last week watching the first season of Attack on Titan.
You watch anime?
I never have before.
Wait, I'm hella shook right now. I didn't even know you watched anime. Did you just get into it right now? Like, how'd you get into it?
I posted on my story, I think for like last week's podcast, like just like things like music that for people to send me, and somebody sent me their like the entire soundtrack to Attack on Titan, and it's 6 hours long.
I don't know the soundtrack, but I've watched every season of Attack on Titan, and I'm literally currently watching the last season.
Don't tell me anything.
That's playing right now. I won't. First of all, I haven't even finished it. It comes out every week. So it's still like the last season recently just came out on Hulu, and it's every single week a new episode. And so my boyfriend and I, we have like kind of like a bachelor's night, but instead of a bachelor's night, it's more of a Attack on Titan night.
I watched like 8 episodes in like a day and a half.
Yeah, they're only like 20 minutes. They're not that long. It's really good. What'd you think about it though?
I loved it. I think I watched like the first 4 episodes like right one after the other, and after the 4th episode I was like, okay, I'm in. You got me. I think what's her name? Mikasa, the girl.
Mikasa.
Yeah.
Her name is Mikasa. Say her name right.
I thought her name was Mikasa.
It's Mikasa.
Okay.
Sorry, I get really excited. She's my bitch. She's me right
she's
there.
fucking badass.
She's a badass bitch.
She can do anything. The show should just be about her.
Well, I think. Well, first of all, everyone there on the show like had their own like part and stuff, and you will see her even bigger badass later on. She's literally the best. But also their love story is really cute. You know?
Wait, do they? I want them to be in love.
No, not really. It's kind of it's a war thing, so they're definitely going to be like, you know, trying to fucking like protect the human society and stuff. So it's not going to be like revolved about like their love stuff, but like you can just tell that they're like love each other low key and they'll do anything for each other. And I'm
she's
just
like wherever you go, I go. But at the end of the last episode that I just watched, it's when Eren, the main character, like he turns into a Titan, like one of the giant people, but then he like almost punches her, like when he's giant, and so now I don't know what happens. Yeah, so that's why the next season most likely will be like how he can control it and how he's able to like turn from Eren to, you know, the Titan real fast. So it gets better. Trust me. Have you watched any other anime? Yeah, honestly, I'm really shocked that you told me that you were watching anime, because I actually didn't get into anime until like 2 years ago because my boyfriend liked watching it. I boycotted it for a long time. I thought it was like weird. Well, I thought so too. I said that I thought it was weird and I had never but I think since then I've watched every season, including the new season of Attack on Titan. I watched Parasite, which is like aliens coming to like, you know, take over the world and trying to like be humans. And anyways, you'll see. There's that one, and I've also watched oh my gosh, what's another one? Oh, Death Note. I like Death Note. That one's really good. I asked people to tell me different anime to watch, and somebody told me about Death Note. And there's also like a real like American movie about it too that just came out. But isn't there like different kind of anime? Like some of them like are in Japanese and then they just have subtitles, and then some of them like they're dubbed. So on I believe on Hulu, they're all in Japanese. You need the subtitles, but if you watch it on Netflix though, you'll be able to get like the dub version. Like, you'll be able to get the English versions. But I'm pretty sure it just depends on whichever. I'm watching Attack on Titan on Hulu because they took Attack on Titan off of Netflix. Oh wait, really? In that case, you got to be careful, girl, because that's where the new season is coming out from the new thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, wait, are you watching the right I'm watching the first season. Okay. It's like when they're figuring out about what the Titans are, and like the walls keep going down. Shit, now I'm feeling like a bad bitch right now, because you know how fucking Megan Thee Stallion watches anime, you know, with that one song. No, yeah. What she say? She's like, I'm gonna make him eat me out while I'm watching anime. Yep. Shout out to Megan, because that's gonna be me. She knows. Meg Thee Stallion for everything. But did you hear that though? Like, she was getting hella shit for saying that in her songs, because they thought it was like a racial slur or something like that, because like she mentioned that she was watching anime. But what's wrong with, can a Mexican not watch anime? I'm sorry, can a black person not watch anime? She's like, I like anime. Like, what's wrong with that? So I don't know how people thought it was kind of messed up, but I know that was like a big old thing like on YouTube that like the news people were like, reporting Megan Thee Stallion is racist because she said she watches anime. I'm like, what? Like, how? But people were saying that PP cocaine was culturally appropriating, and she was like, she's black. I'm black. Bro. Wait, PP cocaine. That's my boyfriend hates it when I bring her up. Every song that I listen to her, like
Come on. That is so bad. The fact that I let my sister listen to this is so bad because I know my mom would not let me listening to like,
oh my God,
make me come, daddy. Like,
I
oh
posted,
my God.
okay, so I knew that this was like a fetish and a thing, but I was more talking about the song by PP Cocaine, and I posted it a while ago.
What?
DDLG.
Oh yeah, bitch. You didn't know what that meant?
Okay, I did, but I like was doing it for the song, and I would like also put like, if you know, you know.
Well, do you guys know what that is? It's
yeah.
Like, okay, so
well, it's like the daddy dom like little girl thing.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're like into like role playing as like a little girl.
yeah, when you like look as like a man
But, like-
as like your daddy and like you want to be like a smaller
it's like
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so my friend responded to my story and she was like, yes, like I love that you posted about this. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, here, where is it at?
It wasn't what you meant, huh? She didn't.
No, yeah, she was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, queen. And I was like, yes, I love that you know this. She lives in Canada. And I was like, we're all listening to the same stuff. She's like, you know, I'm elbow deep in that shit.
Oh
And
my
I was like,
Lord.
wow, like you really go hard for PP Cocaine. And so I was like, what about Three Musketeers? Or like, what about Hugh Hefner? I was like listing off these other songs. And I was like, I'm going to talk about it on the podcast. She was like, Three Musketeers.
What the fuck are you talking
Hugh
about?
Hefner. Does he have like a sex position named after someone? And so I was like, are we talking about two different people? She goes, DDLG is a person?
Oh, she thought of it.
She thought like I was like posting about it and like I had like somebody who was my like daddy dom and she was like, oh, like, and I was like telling
now we know her
about
story.
it.
Now we know what she's into.
I know, I should have gone more back and been, she was like, why is she posting about a fetish on her story? I should have gone back and been like, wait though.
Would you be into that?
I mean, I'm into like dominant people, but I don't know, like, I don't want to like pretend that I'm like that young of a little girl.
No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle. I like doing both, you know? Like sometimes I'm like, bitch, I'm aggressive. But sometimes I'm like, I'm lazy. You could be
But
aggressive
also
today.
like, I feel like I could be into anything.
Oh, so I feel like I already have that little girl voice. So I'm like, low-key, I'm already doing it. So it's okay.
That's just me.
You know, like, hi, daddy. Actually, I do call Bernie daddy all the time. And it's one time I was sitting at the kitchen table and I honestly
You
didn't
do it like casually.
I didn't mean to say it like that, you
Yeah.
know, and I didn't see my dad walk in. And so I said, daddy, and both of them said, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. And for the first time ever, I was like, wow, this shit
what
is
it
real.
feels
Yeah.
like.
But I didn't know when I was walking. He was, because you know how he used to live in like.
Well, that's what happens when you call your boyfriend
but
daddy
it's okay.
all
My
the
dad
time.
just started laughing. My dad doesn't care, you know, but like they both said like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I meant like
You're
my
like,
boyfriend.
oh, fuck. And you weren't even talking
No,
to
because he wasn't supposed
yeah.
to be at the house because my dad lived in the separate. He lived in the studio where I lived inside the house, you know. So he just like
He just comes in
he
whenever
just came
he
in
wants.
whenever you know he wanted to. So
I miss
hey,
him.
I'd rather him hear me call my boyfriend daddy than like him like seeing me and mock me again and my voice again. Because remember that one time he fucking heard
He
me
heard
have
you have
sex.
sex?
Yeah, he thought my fucking sister Barbara was eating me out. He straight up asked my sister Barbara, "Hey, are you turning
you
my daughter gay?" Because
experimenting?
she's not my real sister. She's my foster sister. We adopted her when she was like 14. So we're like best friends, and she's gay and stuff. Actually, right now she's married to a guy. She has a beautiful daughter. I love them. But my dad one time he came in and he fucking was asking my sister like, "Hey, are you turning her gay? Like, are you guys doing stuff? Like, if you guys are, like, it's fine, but like also like respect the house." Da da da.
Respect the
and
house.
to the point where he was kind of like mocking me and saying like, "Yeah, I heard." Something like that. And I was
Oh my
like,
God.
and in my head, I was like, what are you talking about? You know? And he goes, yeah, on Tuesday. And I was like, oh my God, on Tuesday after school, I was here with my boyfriend and we were having sex after school. Holy fuck, I thought he wasn't home. And then I was looking at my sister like play along with it. Just say it was you and me. They say it was us.
What
you know?
were you guys doing?
I was having sex. And I guess my dad fucking
But I'm
heard
saying,
me
what were
moan.
you supposed to be doing with your sister?
Oh my God. Well, I'm telling you, my dad would literally thought that my sister was like turning me gay or something. So he goes, hey, I don't care, but like
That's
respect
fine.
the house, bro, you know? But my dad went to detail to the point where he had to mock his own daughter. Like I've never been so embarrassed.
That's
and
like
I
him,
cried
though.
to my mom. I'm like, Mom, my dad knows I fucking have sex now. Duh. She goes like, oh, I guess whatever. I'm like, who cares? Like, he doesn't fucking pay for this
He's
house.
not
Like, this is
dumb.
my house.
He
And I was
doesn't
like,
pay for this house.
good shit. But
I've heard my
learned
parents having
lesson.
sex, but nobody's ever heard me having sex.
My mom claims that I can't hear her. Bitch, she makes noise. Mom, you're not quiet. Like, don't lie. My little sister literally comes into my room like, can we watch TV? I'm like, why? She goes, I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's a little bit loud.
You know, but it is. I want us to understand that our vents, you guys, like, They're not
luckily
closed.
I didn't hear like any sounds, but I was just like younger, and also my mom was married and my dad had a girlfriend, and they just like she like came over for the night, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I woke up and I could just hear like banging
Wait. Your parents were still hooking up? They were each other's sides?
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually really cool.
We also like went on like a trip to like San Francisco that like we're not supposed to talk about, but like it happened. My dad, yeah.
You have needs. I mean, look at a lot of people get really confused when I say my story because I'm the only child between my mom and my dad. However, they broke up. My dad got remarried, had another daughter with my stepmom, and then my stepdad and my mom had my sister Genesis, and eventually, he went to prison. He's no longer in the picture. My stepmom and my dad broke up, and then my parents got back together. So now technically I'm still this only child between them, but now we have a different product from another marriage and another product from this
thing
one.
In the middle.
So it's really hard because like when my sisters were growing up, they kept on hearing me call my mom, and my dad. But, Mealy was saying dad to dad, but calling my mom Sylvia, and vice versa. Genesis was saying mom to my mom, but calling my dad George,
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, it was weird. But hey, look at
mixed families.
They came back together, they had their needs and needed to get a little licky, sucky, and that's what we're doing. Everyone has needs. And I told my mom, like, I don't give a fuck. If anything, I even told them I wanted my parents to get back together. Are you kidding me? What child wouldn't want their parents back together?
I don't want my parents back together.
But if anything, I came to realization that my parents are each other's like they're soulmates, like best
they're really
friend
cute
wise.
together.
They're each other's best friends. Like
I'm Team Sylvia and Jorge.
Like,
oh wait, I shouldn't say that. Angel, don't listen to this. I'm sorry, Angel. Angel and Sylvia.
No, you're good.
You guys are cool.
My mom and my dad are always gonna have like that. Like that's the one thing I always like do want to have. Like if I ever have like a baby daddy, I want to have a relationship with like my mom and my dad because they're like literally best friends. They'd be like, "You're an idiot, bro. Like really gonna fuck her?" And he goes, "What? At least I didn't fuck a cholo." Something like that. They're just like they love each other. Like
your mom will
deep
always
down inside,
yeah.
They're awesome. Shout out to my parents. Love you guys.
I'm shivering right now. I'm so cold.
I have a blanket, so it sucks to suck, bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm always cold, so.
I'm anemic, so if it makes you feel any better, it's my fault for always being cold because I'm too lazy to take my fucking iron pills, so.
Why don't you take them? It'll help.
Honestly, I just keep on forgetting to, like, refill them. So I can just go and just like do it anytime I want. But I feel like I've been eating enough like red meat and stuff. I feel like my iron is fine. So
you just said that you're cold all the time though.
Yeah, but also like I don't get my period anymore. So like I'm not losing any blood. So I'm not losing iron, right?
It's not the same kind of blood. I think it's different.
It's still blood.
Well, yeah, but it's like
Oh yeah, also guys, if you guys don't want your period, get Nexplanon, the implant. You get
who
birth
doesn't
control.
want their period? I used to get the shot. First of all,
cramps.
getting the shot every 3 months is annoying. But then you don't get your period and you're like, so how am I supposed to know my body's working how it's supposed to?
By knowing your own body. I mean,
but like, I just feel like
I spot. No, I still bleed.
Okay.
It's not that I don't.
Okay, when I was in the shot, I didn't get
periods.
it for like my period for like a year. And that feels unnatural.
I know that in high school you were taking birth control before I did, so you had the shot, right?
I did the pill and then I did the shot, yeah.
So what was wrong with the pill and what was wrong with the shot?
The pill is hard to take every day because I'm forgetful.
And then I know with the shot, you told me that you liked it because it was giving you the booty, the hips, right? It's making you good weight,
Oh,
right?
yeah, the shot made me gain weight, and I liked that, but like...
See, that's the thing I was scared about, so I was like too scared of doing that, but then I realized that
But then you have to go get it every 3 months and you don't know when you're going to get your period, and also like...
I know.
I was gaining weight, but like I felt weird. Like it wasn't like my body was.
I used to feel like you were training more water. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because I know that's when I come to mine. A lot of people like to say like their like eating habits change, which is true. Like once you like this gives you like this doesn't suppress your appetite. It doesn't. It makes you more hungry for sure. But if I know that this makes me more hungry, I surround myself with like healthier foods. I'm not gonna fucking have chips everywhere. How about like, okay, I was gonna go for these chips. How about let's get some fucking like ranch and fucking like, carrots. I just have to find another way. Birth control does not affect your weight unless you make it affect your weight. So if you're gonna retrain water, all right, be careful and start, exercising more. Start, starting to lose shit. Go to the sauna more. I don't know. But also I wanted to go. I can't say it. Never mind. My boyfriend listens to this podcast. I was going to say what I got him for Valentine's Day, but I can't do it. Can't. Almost fucking got myself in trouble.
You almost
but it's really good.
It.
Can't wait for that.
Oh my goodness.
I got fucking pulled over this week, you guys.
For what?
I was
Again?
speeding. Yeah. I'm like, I pulled an extra Gigilicious move.
Every time you've gotten pulled over, it's been for speeding.
It has been for speeding. speeding. Obviously, you know, I'm a speed racer. Duh.
Speed racer.
No, but I was, you know, I woke up that day. This was on Thursday, you guys. I woke up this day wanting to be like such a great person. You know, I woke up, did all my homework for the week, and I was like, yeah, I'm being a great scholar. Like, teacher's pet. Like, look at that. Da, 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 da. And then I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go do something nice today. Let me go ask my Aunt Brenda if she wants me to go pick her up so she doesn't get dropped off here.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, yeah, come get me. I'm like, all right, cool. I go over there. You know that song Blackout?
No.
I pop up, perking up, black out, fucking up, pulling her back out, WW, yeah, that one.
Keep
I
going.
was singing that song.
I'm just kidding.
And I was listening to that song. I was hella into it. And apparently, I guess this fucking motorcycle cop, it's always the motorcycle. I fucking hate you guys so much with the passion. You guys hide good. And they fucking saw me. And they fucking like, I can just tell. I was like, fuck, he's getting back in his car. I'm pretty sure he's going to pull me over. And what happened? He fucking put on his thing. And I was like, damn it. I'm like, all right. I called Gigi, you know what? Like, I wasn't even going that fast. Like, let's just be honest. You just tell him how fast you were going, you know? And so he told me, like, hey, ma'am, you know why I stopped you? And I was like, yeah, I think I was speeding. Because, yeah, I saw you on my radar, like, going 86. And I was like, actually, sir, I was going 78 because I was trying to pass a trailer. Thinking that was going to help me. But then I realized in my head, shit.
No, you literally just outed yourself at 78.
Is still faster than 65. So I was like, okay, I just fucked up on that one. So he goes, okay, ma'am, can I see your license and registration?
Okay,
I did all
you
that.
said it.
And so he did it, and he came back, and he was like, well, you know, I saw you at 86, but, you know, I put you down for 75 because you did say you were going 78. I was like, okay.
Homie.
He goes, but, you know, like, it's going to be a point. You know, you can take traffic school, And I was like, in 2019, officer, I got a ticket, but, like, I didn't get traffic school. So, like, how did I do that? Like, what did I do? You know, like, I wasn't trying to, like, you know, any sexual favors or anything. I was just legitimately asking, like, hey, I got pulled over and I got a ticket. Why didn't I get, like, paid? Like, why didn't I have to pay for, like, traffic school before then?
Because they try to give you some time.
But then I realized it's because I guess when the first time I got pulled over, they took off the speeding ticket, and they only kept me being on my phone. I forgot that I got pulled over being on my phone as well.
Damn,
so that one
girl.
didn't give me a point on my thing. So I got hella lucky the first time. So now this time I actually had to take traffic school, and I'm like, great, I'm a broke college student, and now I have to pay more money because I don't know how to drive safely.
Whenever I picture safety, or whenever I picture traffic school, I picture like safety town, like for kids. Did you never have to do that?
No, what's that? For some reason, that reminded me of Lazy Town, you know, that one Nickelodeon show, but I don't know what you're talking about. It's like
when they, like, set up a little town and, like, there's bikes and everyone, like, they learn, like, the rules of the road, like, how to cross the street and, like, stop signs.
Like driver's ed.
Yeah, but it's, like, when you're younger.
No. I'm sorry, but when my driver's ed was when I was, like, 12 and up, and I was just driving my ass anywhere I wanted to go because my mom didn't want to drive me places because she would work at night. And so I would low-key take her car and I'd drive myself to Vaughn's and I'll get my some fucking wedges.
My mom used to say that she used to let me drive her car, but I'd be like, Mom, can I go to the like gas station real quick? She'd be like, ugh, Aubriana, I guess. But if a cop pulls you over, I'm going to tell them that you stole the car.
Yep. That's what my mom always told me too, because obviously she will get in trouble for not letting me drive, you know, without, first of all, a permit and a license. Yeah. And I think it's really funny too, because, I've been, you know me, like I've been driving literally since I was 14, like fully, like I always had my mom's car,
and I was driving 5,000 people in the back of your car. I would have like 20
people in my car, you guys. You know, like clown cars. Yeah, that was my car. And for like 2 years, I was driving without a fucking license fully, like every single day. And then 3 days after I did get my legitimate license, I got pulled over and I was almost going
to be in the car with you.
Yeah, I was normally 16.
Yeah, because we worked at Panera, and normally I would be in the car with you because we'd come home together.
These cops scared the living hell out of me. They told me that they got me on camera. I can't lie to them. Keep on crying. It's not going to get me out of it.
He knew it was your first time.
And like, no, they knew, and they had two cops. So one guy on my right side and my guy on my left side. And they were like, the guy on the left side was like pointing me with the fucking flashlight. And I was there like, I'm sorry. Like, I was just coming back from like work. Like, I just want to go to like home. Like, da. And she goes, you can't lie to us. We have you on camera.
Oh, it was a girl?
And no, it's
you said she.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry. No, it was you guys. But I've been so traumatized, and I didn't drive for 2 weeks, and I believe I gave away my Coachella tickets because I didn't want to drive anymore. I didn't want to drive my friends and I to Coachella because of that incident. And that's why I got my license so that I could drive to Coachella, and then I ended up just
And
selling
then you
it.
just didn't even do it?
I literally traumatized. I was so scared to drive again. I did not want to get pulled over again. They didn't give a fuck. They watched me. I was a 16-year-old girl, literally like crying.
They're trying to scare you so you don't do it again.
It fucking worked.
Did it though?
How
many tickets have you gotten since then?
2.
Then. And it fucking worked.
And it didn't because, bitch, I still drive fast. No, but sometimes I just want to be a speed racer sometimes, like.
Don't you not let yourself go into the carpool lane because you say that you'll go too fast?
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, I have certain things that I stop. Like, I would purposely be in the front, in the, the slow lane, but still be going 75, thinking that was going to help me. But then I realized that it's not doing shit. So, but now I learned my lesson is not to go fast by Milpas, okay? Go fast everywhere else, just not by Milpas or by Garden, because that fucking cop is always there. And I should have had a feeling that he was going to be there anyways, but I didn't. He always gets me. He got my grandpa twice, got my mom once, and me now. Fucker. I don't even know his name. I should name out his name. Messed up.
Name dropping.
I wish I could drop that cop. I don't care.
Fuck all the cops.
Black Lives Matter, guys.
Did you go to any of the protests?
I didn't go to any protests. You know that. I think I told you I don't do like protests and shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I don't want to. I would love to, it's not how I like show my support. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like sometimes people do think that, because I don't post so many like stuff like that I'm not being helpful. But for example, like I speak about it with my sisters and all that stuff, so at least I'm like telling someone.
Yeah, they're aware.
So. But my sister went to State Street yesterday.
I know, I saw her. When she showed up to work, I was like, what are you doing here? She's like, I've been down here all day. And I was like, you've been downtown all day? Why are you here?
Girl, we can't complain because now when I'm seeing her, I'm like, do you remember those times when we were in junior high? Like, we would have like just like a minimum day where all take the bus downtown, the Apple store, taking all those photos. That's my sister now. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, that's like, oh my God, hold up. I will always get dare to kiss guys, bitch. Who the fuck you kissing? But she's right now really obsessed with all these like skateboarders. So she was like, oh my God, Gigi, there's so many hot boys at the skate park. You should come. I'm like, bitch, like I will go to jail.
You should come.
No, I'm not going over there.
Look at all these boys with me.
Oh, jeez. But I thought that was really funny because I come in now and she's wearing fucking makeup and I'm like, bitch, you look 15, the fuck? But that was also me. The only difference is that I didn't have balls to like come home with makeup, so I would take it off before.
Were you not allowed to wear it?
I was allowed to wear mascara and like lip gloss, but I will always put like eyeliner on top, like how I have it, like my wing liner and all that stuff. I wasn't able to do that. So right before, I would not have makeup. I would do my makeup in the bus and I would take it off when I came back. In the bus.
I didn't even wear makeup then. I think in junior high, the only thing I did, I really wanted my mom to let me get my eyebrows done.
Yeah. I got mine done at 12 when I got it done for my grandma's funeral, actually, because I felt like a lot of my family members were judging me because of the way I looked. So I felt subconscious. So I begged my mom to get my eyebrows done so that my family from my dad's side wouldn't like make fun of me.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. Today's my best friend's birthday.
It's Sonia's birthday?
It's Sonia's birthday, yeah.
Happy birthday, Sonia.
My best friend, she had cancer, and she died when I was 13, but today's her birthday, and whenever it's her birthday, it just, like, she was who made me, like, love to party and, like, love to go out because she was so much older than me. I remember, like, I was in 8th grade, and she was, like, a junior in high school, and she used to, like, tell all her, like, she'd tell all her friends, one, that I was like older than I was, but then we'd like go out and like we'd party all the time and like hang out. And so I was just thinking like that today is like when her birthday is like the first time that I would be able to like go out with her.
Oh, because you're 21 now.
Because I'm 21 now. And on her 18th birthday, we like had a limo and we went downtown to go get food.
But that Sonia was with you and for your birthday. She's with you all the time,
Whenever I'm partying, she's there.
She's your spirit animal right there. She's so cool.
Yeah.
But no, I love Sonia. I think I've met her a full times of 3 times. Once at your house, and other times were like just like when you were with her and stuff. And she was so cool. I thought she was kind of like a big sister because she would tell us like, "Girl, go ahead, flirt with all these boys. Like do that. Like you only live once, And like she definitely like encouraged me to be like whoever the fuck I wanted. And she was like, I don't care like I don't care. Like I might be dating this guy, but I always have all these like girls saying all this bad stuff about me, but I don't care. He makes me happy. I do it because I want to. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why don't I have like an older sister like this? She was really cool.
And she was on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah.
She did that photo shoot with the what's her face from Avatar, Zoe Saldana.
I don't know who that the
girl.
Actor?
Yeah, the girl actress. And she met Gwen Stefani.
No, I haven't met anyone really cool and famous.
Me neither.
I'm trying to fuck someone cool and famous though.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Who?
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I might be very close, but I'm not gonna say anything just in case because
I might be
this
very
might be
close.
a potential threesome. All right. Kidding. I'm not a famous person. Honestly, I think I would never. I know my rules. I would never fuck a athlete. I've never a basketball player.
Like a professional athlete?
Hell no. Never. I would date an actor. Like I will still like honestly like I think that's why I'm like for me this is why like my sugar like baby ways come in place. Like I will fuck Johnny Depp still to this day even though he's a fucking abuser. Actually never mind. Fuck you.
No wait, Johnny Depp. I thought that they switched that and that Amber Heard was the one who was lying.
I don't know because I think he lost his case. That's why I'm like confused.
Oh man,
we got your research, girl.
Who can I side with?
I don't know, man, but he's papi chulo.
I'm Switzerland.
Oh wait, no. I will say who's Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was the ultimate. He's my puppy. Like I will love him till I die. Like if I had a chance to like have sex with like an old guy, it would be him. And I don't even think he's old. He ain't old.
He's just older than me.
He counts as 21 still. It's all good. You look 20. I'm kidding. I don't want to date a 20-year-old. Would you date someone younger actually, Aubrey? Or you want? No, you know what? You go for older bitches. You like?
I don't think I've ever talked to any. I think I've. No, the oldest person was still like older than me. I've never talked to anybody my age or younger. I'm just not into it.
Do you remember when I did? I was, I believe, a senior in high school, right? A senior in high school, and I
had to come get you.
And I was. No. Oh, we're talking about a different situation, you guys. No, I'm talking about I was dating my friend's little brother. I think he was 16. He was older for his age. I think he was like 15, 16, and I was like 17. And I was dating her little brother, and he was like a sophomore, and like he was just like God. He was just so aggressive, and I loved it. And it was like a 16-year-old little boy, and he was like he was so mean to me. Like, what's up, bitch? I'm like, hi. Like
he was so mean to me.
Like he was so mean to me, but I loved it. But he has a kid now, and I don't know.
He has a kid.
Does have a kid. That could have been me. Thank God. But
I talked to your little brother. Or is he your older brother?
Who? My stepbrother?
Your stepbrother.
Yeah, my stepbrother. Yeah, he's older than me. He's a year older than me. I have 2 older stepbrothers. But technically they're not.
Oh no,
my
he's still older than me.
Yeah, he is. He's 22. And for 21, he's 22. So
I thought you were talking about the time though when we couldn't get a hold of you.
Oh, so I don't know how many people have taken people's virginities, you guys. But I accidentally took someone's virginity, and that's because they fucking lied to me. And Aubriana caught me in the act, and
we couldn't get a hold of her all morning.
Long story short, I fucked this guy in my car, and I turned off my phone. And apparently, my parents and my best friend, who was living with me at the time, were looking for me. And this bitch had my location and went to the location where like I was last
show up just
at.
me. I showed up with my prom date, who is like this huge football player, and he like gets out of the car and goes right over to the window, and Gigi has like half of her shirt on.
Oh my God. And the car was like steamed up to. Oh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
I was so mad. I was like, Jacob. I was like, go get her.
But it's not even
what's
that.
happening?
It was my best friend who showed up, and she's like, "What the fuck you doing?"
We hadn't heard from you in so long.
Her date Jacob, and then Jacob's fucking sister, who actually ended up being my prom date as well. Andy was there, and I'm just like, you guys what pulled up on me right here? Like, what if I was like completely naked? I don't know. I was just like, fuck. But shout out to Aubriana because I didn't get caught by my mom, and we faked it till we make it, and that was cool. So thanks, Sobs. But also fuck you for like. I was busy, bitch. The fuck? If I don't answer, there's a reason I'm not answering.
Well, I thought you could have just at least been like, hey, I'm getting some dick. I'll talk to you later.
Honestly, though, thank you for stopping that because then a couple of days later, I realized that he was a virgin. And I was like, oh, wow, he totally finessed me, bitch. Like, damn. But you're welcome. I mean, it didn't seem like he was. He knew exactly what he was doing, but still, like, I can, you get a little nervous. You can tell he was nervous, but maybe just like, oh, duh, she's an older chick.
He just didn't want to tell you. Because also maybe for him, what if he was like, yeah, I'm a virgin. You're all, sorry.
I've
not
taken
into it.
2 people's virginity without knowing. Yeah. My own boyfriend told me he wasn't a virgin, and then he told me like 3 weeks later that he was totally bullshitting.
He's like, yeah, I got it. I've done this before.
But he goes, yeah, I clap cheeks all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, show me then, bitch. And
he's like, okay.
He did
He's
it.
like, damn, this is what this is like.
But no, the first time we did it was honestly though, like just any typical one. That's why I'm like, I'm so stupid. I should have known because the first time we did have sex, it was like maybe like literally like 2 minutes, like, but I thought it was because, we did a lot of role play before, I was just already getting him so heated. But now it makes sense that bitch, well, duh. This is the first time he was able to bust in someone. So like, I'm just like, yep, all right.
I've never had that before.
That's okay. So now he's always gonna remember me. So I'm his first and his last, bitches. So don't even start. No, I'm kidding.
Where's the ring?
Right here. I literally have a ring.
Oh yeah.
The only problem is just that it doesn't fit me because this motherfucker thought I was a size 6. I'm 6.5 or 7. Okay. Sometimes I swell up.
Dang, are our fingers the same size as our feet?
I don't know. Why? Do you know that your like toe size? Because I don't.
No, I mean like your shoes.
Oh, I see. Maybe. I mean, I'm a size 7 in a woman.
That's what.
Guys, I have blonde moments. I'm sorry.
The same as your finger sizes.
That's what I thought. I guess the Gigilicious came out. I'm sorry. Haven't had breakfast.
No, because like.
My coffee isn't fucking helping. I thought this was supposed to be crack. This ain't shit. Sorry. Obviously, I got back to school this week. Ain't doing anything because the bitch is still dumb.
And I realized that we have opposite days off. And so we literally never get to talk anymore.
I'm telling you, once school starts for me, you guys, I have like no social life, but I don't mind it because like I don't need to have a social life. Like in general, I'm just so social. Just everywhere I go, like I can have the best conversation with the cashier at fucking Ralph's, you know, and then like be like, oh my god, that was like the best, the coolest thing ever. But no. I have a queer studies class, and I've been mentioning you a lot and stuff, and like all that stuff. Yeah, well, because you got me. That's how I found out about it. You know, I got into like all that, like the community because of my aunt and you and Jay and all that stuff. So, I even mentioned the podcast. So shout out to my professor if you're listening, because I know she listens to a couple of my episodes. She's really cool. We have like dance breaks every like 5 minutes, and we're over here like busting it, you know. And I'm like the only one that shows like their face on the video, and I'm just like, what's up, bitches? And you can just tell everyone's probably making fun of me. Or probably not even, like, listening to the class, you know? But I fucking love that class. And it's so fun. I just, take queer studies, guys.
Sometimes I wish I could just
cool.
take some classes at school.
You should go back to school, babe.
No.
Okay. No. Well, school's expensive. I pay $3,400 a year. I mean, $3,400 a semester, sorry.
Oh, a semester?
But obviously, I have financial aid. They help me. I also save up a lot of my money. So, like, my parents did not give me a single cent for school. So, like, the first semester, I paid it out of my pocket. Thank God for fucking unemployment, because if it wasn't for unemployment, I wouldn't be able to pay for it. But I paid for the first 5 months of the first semester myself. But then my financial aid came through, and they ended up paying the rest and actually reimbursed me the stuff that I paid.
Oh, that's what's up.
So, but yeah, you know, like, honestly, like, school, I believe you get 6 years or 6 years of free financial aid. I believe is that, 6 years. I've only applied, this is my second year getting financial aid, so I can literally continue even all the way till I go with my master's or something, you know? So, which I do.
Are you gonna go get your master's?
I really do. People like always like, really? You're not like done with school? Honestly, like I really love school, and as much as like I know that I can be successful in general without like a degree, I like to just have a backup plan, you know? Just in case, because how many people can say, oh, I have a master's? Not a lot of people, even bachelors. Not a lot of people do. People have AAs, you know, they have their diplomas, but it's a fucking like cool fucking flex to be like, what's up? I have my fucking like bachelor's, bitches, you know, on fucking in business, you know, like all that stuff. So that's like kind of me. I want to like also be a good role model for my sisters, but if they don't want to go to college, that's on them, you know, just as long as that they're able to like support themselves, keep a roof over their head, pay their own bills. I can care less what they do, you know?
Yeah. I'm a dog trainer, and I didn't have to go to any school.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was an apprentice for a long time. I had to just watch somebody.
The thing, there's different things. You know, I know like people want to be like physical trainer, personal trainers and stuff. So like you have to just take. Actually, that's false, because I know that my boyfriend's brother is doing a lot of like sports medicine at like CC. Like he's been doing like helping out like in like football and all that shit. So you get hands-on experience. But like with you, like too, like you literally just had to like work with someone that already knew how to work with dogs, and like you need like real world like, experience and stuff, like hands-on.
Whereas anybody can just go out and say they're a dog trainer. And it fucks me up
too. There's so many times where I do like mind fuck myself because I think like the book is, you know, I think like the way I was taught, but in reality, like that's not how it is. Like when you market something, like I want to like, hey, don't forget to do this and do that. But in reality, like shit, just use bright colors, just do eye catching. You know, it's very simple in reality. Whereas I try to make it harder on myself because I'm so technical, because I know how to like be technical about it.
Because you learned it that way.
So it's a
you have to
hit or
learn
miss
how to
for me
relax.
sometimes. You know. But
well, I guess it works for me the same way. Like I've only like learned from like experience. I mean, like from experience and like watching somebody else. But like sometimes it'd be nice to be able to just be like, okay, when this happens, then I do this. But I guess there's not really that in dog training.
I'd rather be honestly street smart than book smart. I think that you're definitely more street smart than I am. I'm definitely more like book and stuff. And I feel like that's going to help me out way more. Like for you, it's going to help you out way more in like the real life, you know, not for me. Like, am I really going to be out there with the book and be like, okay, I've heard about the scenario. Let me, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You know, like something like that, you know? So that's the one thing that just I need to work on and just remember that like, shit, like I need to get experience first. It's not going to be like how I expect it to be like the right, you know, the first way. But I'm good, so.
Yeah. So all this week, I have been asking people to send me music.
Okay.
And all of the people that sent me music, I have no idea what they sent.
What kind of music do you listen to? Like, what's your, like, if you had to choose a genre, like, what genre would you think? I would say, like, for me, it would be, like, I listen low-key more to pop. If I had to choose a genre, mine would be pop.
I can't pick just one. How did you do that so quickly?
Well, honestly, Spotify helped me out because Spotify does like a yearly thing, like what you listen to, and it says that the genre I listen to the most is pop, hip hop, and R&B and stuff. Yeah. So those are like my like three like things that were on top. So that's how I knew. But I like listening to pop music. Are you kidding me? I'm a cheerleader. I think that's why. Because all of our music has to be all fucking like hyper and and all that shit.
I've been listening to a lot of the female rap, like of the girl rappers.
Oh, so you're into? Oh, I know you have. You've been like, first of all, PP Cocaine. I know a lot of people have been giving us shit for it because either she's too fucking annoying, she's too crazy.
I can only play her when nobody else is around because nobody else wants to hear.
Yeah. So, but I listen to that at the gym. That's fucking cool. I listen to
Sweetie.
Sweetie's are also cool. But like, I want to be like. I want to say Nicki Minaj right now I feel bad because like I was like a really big Cardi B fan.
You can like both,
know? But the thing is I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. One has to be the queen of rap. I'm sorry. I choose Loki.
It's Cardi.
It's Nicki.
Okay, I was gonna be like, it's not Cardi.
Nicki has the bars. Yeah. I'm sorry. And then Cardi B has like
Cardi B was cool until like Meg Thee Stallion came.
Her songs are more catchy. You know, that's why they get so popular and stuff. I feel. But like when it comes to like actually like rap, like actually like coming up with like stuff on the spot, and like actually like you know like she knows how to.
I feel like we also just like love Cardi because we listened like to her so much like, during our senior year
too. So
our senior year was all Cardi.
Are you kidding me? I have so many videos of us like singing to Blodak Yellow and all that stuff, and we were like thinking we're the baddest bitches. Like, what's up? We know the words to this song, and like, bitch, everyone knows the words to the song.
Everybody. There's that and Humble all our senior year.
Yeah. Oh my God, Humble. Every fucking like high school cheer team had like a dance or like the whatever of that song. And I'd be like, our part for that part was better. Like, I remember just like fucking, we went to Oxnard or like some other school, like maybe like 2 hours, not even like Oxnard, it's way farther, like maybe like 2 hours away for a football game. And like we were just bashing them, being like, oh God, we're better. Our song, they use our song, like their moves for that song suck, you know? So that song was my shit.
I still listen to it all the time. It makes me feel like
because we used to listen to watch the videos, the dancing videos of all those really like you know the ones that have the LA ones would have the back screen is red, the heels one.
Oh yeah.
We used to watch all those videos. The river one too. So I don't know how many people did that, but Aubriana
you actually learned all those dances though.
I would learn all those dances on YouTube. I would do it every single day, like. Every like day I would learn a new like dance, and I'll like Aubriana would be my audience, and I was just like, let me show you my new dance I got and stuff. She goes, okay, show me, and I'll show her. So now we know like River. Like River's always
you know the
song.
dance. I just know the song. I can't learn dances like that. I need to like have somebody in front of me.
No, I like making myself like my own choreography. Or like I'm a quick learner. I love dancing. That's my fucking hobby. That shit. Cheerleading is my shit.
I
just wish that
sometimes I wish we could go scouting. Back. Yeah. What?
I wish that high schools let colleges like scout for cheerleaders, but that's not a fucking thing apparently. But I think in 2017 it became a fucking sport officially and all that stuff. So.
I wish in Santa Barbara there was like places that we could like do like stunting or anything as an adult.
Well, there just wasn't any like we don't have facilities that have or buildings that are big enough. You know, like where like
where we used to do
what was the fucking Cloud 9? I think that was Cloud
9.
Cloud 9. I don't know what it was called. One of those things. It was where next to Vaughn's and CBS. That's where they had like a really big ceilings, and we actually were gonna have our own cheer team facility there. But then the people for the trampolines ended up buying it before us, so our coaches and stuff, our facility didn't end up like coming through. But
Or when we had our PCM gym and we had the bars, we had to stunt in between the bars because the ceiling wasn't high enough.
Do you remember when I like dropped you on your face because I didn't like you during cheer?
You didn't drop me.
I would. Oh, you know what? I didn't drop you, Aubriana.
It was the other girl.
It was.
Yeah. I was like, you didn't drop me.
No, but I remember like you straight up like
I scratched
someone so bad.
Well, they told me we were at like a camp for like college cheer and they wanted me to try to do a cradle, and I was like, I've never done a cradle before, and that like when you do a cradle they have to like let go of you. I was like, I'm just gonna do a little pop down and we're just gonna like lower my feet, and they were like, no, we're gonna do a cradle, and I was like, have fun doing a cradle. I'm not going to do it. Like, you guys can't make me do something I don't want to. I don't care if I'm up in the air right now. And so they went, okay, 1, 2, cradle. And they all were like preparing to catch me for a cradle. And I had my hands like going down. And so I went and my thumb like scratched my base's neck, like, and I made her bleed. And they all were like surprised.
Hey, at least you didn't have, first of all, Monica give you broke my nose actually. She like broke my nose when I was a freshman in high school. And then when I was at PCM, Kendra elbowed me in the fucking face and gave me a black eye, and I had to go to a fucking winter formal with a black eye. So thank you very much, Kendra, for that black eye. She straight up elbowed me, the living hell out of me. My nose, it was horrible. Everyone thought I got in a big ass fight, and that's what I told people, that I got in a fight. But in reality,
you should see the other girl.
I got elbowed in the face, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, I just like want to find that she's got me once really good in the face, but I fucked her up even worse, I swear. But no, I would like cry like right where that happened. Fuck that. Cheer is fucking dangerous. So whoever fucking says cheer isn't a fucking sport, bitch, I got a black eye and I got a broken nose, bitch. Oh, and I have a fucking dislocated pelvis.
I had to stop cheer because displaced a disc in my back.
Mm-hmm. I broke my tailbone. I cracked my tailbone. So for, I believe, 2 months, I couldn't sit on my ass in class. I had to be in a couch. And everyone hated me for it, but I was like, bitches, I can chill here on this couch. But in reality, I couldn't even drive because I couldn't sit down right. Yeah, I cracked my fucking tailbone. I did it doing a wannabe tuck, and I psyched myself out, and I like let go of myself, and I landed just straight on my fucking ass. So I didn't think it was possible to break your ass, but it happened to me, so it's possible.
Be careful out there.
Fuck. All right, Mama, anything else you want to fucking say before we let our listeners leave?
I don't think so.
Okay, you guys. Well, I want to say thank you so much for listening to this episode. Shout out to the Primo Media Group. Make sure that you guys put that notification bell on all of our socials. We have a Facebook page. We also have a new Instagram, Real Talk Hoes, and all of that. And stay tuned for our videos.
All right, guys. We will hear you. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.